Good morning. So, upper bound of zeros of function na po tayo, no? Meron tayong upper bound and lower bound. So, the upper bound, it is the value which may be equal or greater than the largest zero of the polynomial function. And the lower bound naman po natin is the value which may be equal or greater than the smallest zero of the polynomial function. And sinabi na, nakalagay din dito na yung upper bound natin, which is r is greater than 0 gives the positive value on the third line. So, yung the third line na yan, sa paggamit po yan ng synthetic division. So, makikita po natin na yung magiging upper bound po natin, dapat lahat po ng positive, lahat po ng sagot natin sa third line ay positive, which is yung R natin, nagre-represents po siya na lowest integral upper bound. So, dito naman sa lower bound naman, gives the alternative value on the third line. So, dapat po, positive, negative, negative, positive, alternative value po yung makukuha natin sa third line ng synthetic division pag in-apply na po natin. So, yung R naman natin dyan, nagre-represent na that is the largest integral lower bound. Yan. So, meron tayong example which is determine the upper and lower bound of the function. So, we have x raised to 4 plus 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 4x plus 4. So, sa rational root theorem po natin, we have P and Q, tama? P and Q. So, yung P po natin, that is our constant number. Din yung Q po natin, yan po yung nangunguna po nating term. Yan sa function. Okay, yung P natin, that is the factors of 4. Ano yung mga factors ng 4 natin? We have positive, negative 1, positive, negative 2, and positive, negative 4. Paano nakuha yung positive, negative 1, positive, negative 2, positive, negative 4? Because positive 1 times positive 4 is 4. Negative 1 times negative 4 is 4 pa rin. Then positive 2 times positive 2, 4 pa rin. Negative 2 times negative 2, 4 pa rin. I-divide po siya sa ating first term dito. Reading natin dyan. So, 1 lang po na meron tayong constant na 1 dyan, di ba? So, that is positive and negative 1. Yun lang yung kanyang factors. So, i-divide na po natin. Kahit na 1 divided by 1, so positive or negative, anything can be divided, or kahit pa sa multiply pa nga, eh, ganun pa rin yung sagot. So, ito yung mga possible na makuha nating roots. So, dito tayo maghahanap ng bound of zeros. So, we have positive and negative 1, we have positive and negative 2, we have positive and negative 4. So, yung hahanapin po natin, test po natin yung upper bound sa ating given function. So, kunin po natin yung mga numerical coefficient ng ating function. We have 1, we have 2, positive 2, we have negative 3, negative 4, and 4. So, yan po muna. Okay, lipat po natin dito kasi baka hindi kumasya, no? So, we have 1, positive 2, negative 3, alisin ko na yung sign, negative 4, and 4. So, mag-iisip po tayo ng number na pwede po nating ma-divide sa kanila. Yung magiging sagot po sa third line ay magiging lahat positive para po matest yung upper bound. So, test upper bound. Yan, test of upper bound. So, try po natin yung upper bound natin. Yung upper bound natin automatically gives us positive po. So, positive number. So, kung yan po yung mga roots natin, ito po yung mga roots natin, dito po tayo kukuha kung ano po yung kanyang upper bound. So, kunin natin, try po natin yung 4, ano? 4. So, given a positive sign. So, unang gagawin sa synthetic division, di ba po? Bring down 1, then multiply by 4 is equals to 4. Then 2 plus 4 is equals to 6. So, 6 times 4 will gives us 24. 24 po, no? 24 minus 3, we have 21. So, 21 times 4 will get how many? So, we have 4, 84. So, minus 4, we have 80. So, 80 times 4, we have now 320. Tapos, pag pinag-add po natin sila, magiging 324. So, nakikita po natin sa third line po natin, ito na po yung third line natin, ano? Yan po yung third line natin. Lahat po bang sagot natin dito positive? So, that means, that is our upper bound. Ito na yung upper bound po natin. Nakuha na po natin yung upper bound. Kasi lahat po sila positive. Tulad po ng sinasabi dito, na yung R po natin, dapat gives positive value on the third line. Lahat po positive. So it means positive, which is 4, positive 4, yan po yung ating lowest integral upper bound. Yan, yung positive 4 na po na ito, yan po yung ating lowest integral upper bound. Kuha po. So, itest naman po natin yung lower bound. So, sa lower bound, try po natin. Okay, lagay natin, test, lower bound. Test po natin yung lower bound natin. So, again, copy the numerical coefficient. We have 1, 2, and negative 3, negative 4, and 4. So, alam naman po natin na yung lower bound po natin kapag nagtitest, automatically po negative po yung nakukuha natin. So, syempre, yan po yung lower bound po natin. So, hanapin po natin. Let's try. Hanap po tayo dito ng lower bound. So, try po ulit natin sa negative 4. Use trial and error po dito, ha. Try lang po to, ha. Kasi inahanap po natin dito, sunod na is alternating. So, again, bring down 1 times negative 4 is equals to negative 4 gives us negative 2 times negative 4 is equals to a minus 3. We have 5 times negative 4. We have negative 20. Tama. And negative 24 times 4. We have 4 times 4. We have 16. Carry 1. And 96. So, negative times negative, positive po. Tapos, combine po natin sila. It is equals to 100. So, alternating po ba sila? Positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. So, that means this is our lower bound. That is our lowest integral lower bound. It means negative 4 natin, ito yung ating largest integral lower bound. Kasi nag-alternate po sila. It means po, kung ito po yung number line po natin, yung mahahanap po natin na roots, if this is positive 4 and this is negative 4, ang magkakaroon po, di meron tayong 0, 1, 2, and 3. Then meron tayong 1, 2, 3. So, 1, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, it means po, nandyan po sa loob na yan, sa loob po na yan, nandyan lang po mahanap yung mga roots ng ating given polynomial function. Ganun po mag-test ng lower and upper bound. So, I hope nakuha at nasundan yung bound of zeros of function. I hope it can help you. That's all. Bye-bye.